What it do, fatherpreneurs? If you are trying to figure out how to use content marketing to grow your existing business, brand authority, overall brand, attract more eyeballs to what you got going on so you can ultimately capture them as leads and then nurture that relationship and convert them into paying customers, you're in the right place at the right time. But if you are looking for a way to make money on the internet and you're trying to figure out, is there a way that you can just make money as a content marketer, even if you don't already have an existing business? Well, guess what? You too are in the right place at the right time, because in today's video, we're going to recap what we trained on all week long, but I'm also going to give you 10 of the most common ways to make money as a content marketer. So you definitely want to stick around for that. So do me a huge favor, comment in the chat where you're from, drop the name of your business and or your brand, smash that subscribe button, and let's kick it this morning. All right, fatherpreneurs, really quickly, if you're new here and you do not know me, I am Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur and founder of the Fatherpreneur Success Academy, where it is my mission and my ministry to help fathers just like you take your gifts, talents, experience, expertise, and turn them into a passive income empire by marrying them with the right systems, tools, AI, automation, and software so that you can work harder and smarter, buying back your time, which allows you to be a bigger presence in the lives of your family. Not that you're not already a big presence, but if you have to be at work for 8 hours a day, then that takes you away from your family. I'm talking about be a bigger presence in the lives of your family and your community. And you do that by making money more effectively and efficiently. And one of the best ways to do that is by finding somehow, some way to do it on the internet. So today, I'm super excited, as always. Content marketing saved my life. When I tell you that I made the immature decision to walk away from my job in 2016 with no savings, no real game plan. I had just gotten my network marketing business to a place where we was making a few $1,000s a month. And I'm like, I'm out of here, deuces. Should have received consultation from my mentor at the time. And he probably would have told me, you ain't ready yet. But I did it anyway. And when you don't have a full-time job, which was my first investor in my business, because I was able to take a portion of my paycheck every couple of weeks and invest in my business. Well, guess what? That went away. All of the extra money that I had from the business, which was extra because I had a full-time $60K a year salary, now that money was not extra anymore. That money became only. And guess what? All of that money had to go to pay household bills. So two things saved me: content marketing and Uber. Driving Uber put food on the table and helped me to pay my monthly expenses, and then the money that came from the business, I was able to put that back into the business. So when I say content marketing, I wrote a couple books. I started podcasting, and that helped me take my couple $1,000s a month network marketing income to a several $1,000s a month network marketing income. And whew, boy, I'm telling you, because had we gone any longer in that situation, my wife probably would have kicked the brother out, right? So when I tell you that content marketing is a great way for you to not only build brand authority, not only for you to generate leads and create followers and fan bases and garner attention, but it's a way that you can flat out explode your existing business. Or if you are looking to start a business, why I think content marketing should be a part of that business startup plan is because there are several different ways that you can make money in as a content marketer. So I'm going to give you the top 10 ways, but I'm also going to be recapping what we talked about all week throughout this video. And don't forget, you can join Fatherpreneur Success Academy over at CortezHustle.com. The Academy is free. If you like to get the Academy with our software, then you can do that for just $100 a month. It's our all-in-one sales and marketing system that basically gives you everything that I use to run my business. Plus, I'm going to teach you how to use it. So check out CortezHustle.com. So when it comes to content marketing, one of the first things we talked about earlier this week, we talked about the difference between a content marketer and a content creator. A content creator is creating content for the art and beauty of the content itself. And there is nothing wrong with that. If you are a content creator, there's nothing wrong with that. It's very much like being an artist. You paint for the sake of painting and you love painting. One of the reasons that a lot of artists tend to struggle financially is because they do things for the love of art. A good content creator, if they want to feed themselves based on those creations, should get with a good content marketer, because a content marketer is not creating content for the beauty and the art. The content marketer is creating content for the outcome. And the outcome, in a lot of cases for a content marketer, leads to revenue, whether it's an immediate lead to revenue or it's revenue down the road. A content marketer's content is always leading to revenue when done correctly. We also talked about some things that you got to get clear on as a content marketer. You got to get crystal clear on who the heck you're talking to, first and foremost. You got to get clear on what you want to be known for. Because when you're building as a content creator or a content marketer, you're actually building a personal brand around yourself. So what the platform that you choose to market on wants to know is, who should we show your stuff to? Right? That's the first thing it wants to know. The second thing it wants to know, what do you want to be known for? What stuff are we actually showing people? And when you get crystal clear on those two things, creating content becomes easy. Then you simply have to decide, how do I best like to communicate? Do I like to communicate with pictures? Do I like to communicate with my voice only? Do I like to communicate with my image and my voice, i.e. video? Or do I like to communicate with words only? That's your medium. So you choose, get clear on who you want to talk to, what you want to be known for, then get clear on your medium. I like to use video as my medium, so it became easy for me to choose YouTube as my platform. That's why you guys are watching me on this YouTube live right now. Or if you're watching the replay, you're watching me on YouTube, because that's my platform. If the written word only is your medium, then you might want to blog. You might want to use Reddit, or you might want to do LinkedIn articles or something to that effect, right? So nevertheless, who the heck you're talking to? What do you want to be known for? What's your favorite way of communicating where you can be most effective and efficient and have fun doing it so you can be consistent? And what platform do you want to show up on a regular and consistent basis, right? So we talked about how to do all of those things. Go back to part 2 in this series. Parts 2 and 3, we kind of dove into all of those things. Yesterday, I gave you the 12 most common types of content that you can use as a strategy for content marketing. And all 12 of them will work for making money with content marketing. So let's now get into the top 10 ways. Let me find there we go. We're going to get into the top 10 ways that you can use content marketing to sell products. Number 1 on our list, I'm not only going to give you the way to do it, I'm going to give you some examples of how to do it. I'm going to give you some income potential as well. So number 1, affiliate marketing. Promote other people's products or services through your content, earning a commission on each sale. So I do a version of this because most of you guys know that I am an affiliate of Go High Level. I showed you yesterday another piece of software that I use to cut my long videos up into short videos. That tool is called video.ai. I'm an affiliate of video.ai. And one way that I separate myself from everybody else as an affiliate marketer, I don't just refer or recommend the tool or the product. I create and bring you into my community, and I actually teach you how I'm using it and everything that I know about that particular product or service. So when it comes to affiliate marketing, then you can use content like blog posts, product reviews, tutorials, and email marketing with your affiliate links embedded in it. Or if you're doing something like YouTube, putting the links to your affiliate program or affiliate product in the description is another way to do that. If you're using platforms like Instagram and Facebook, then you're probably creating something like a link tree, and people go to the link in your bio and they see all of the different affiliate products that you have to offer. Is anybody doing this making any serious money? Well, you got Pat Flynn from Passive Income, Smart Passive Income, and you have Michelle Schroeder Gardner from Making Sense of Sense. What's the income potential from affiliate marketing when done on a professional level? $500,000 to $50,000 per month is not unheard of. Now, let me give you my disclaimer. The average person trying to make any money on the internet approaches it with an employee mindset, meaning they want to do a little work and get a little check. That ain't how it works. Usually, you're on a 90-day cycle when you're in the world of entrepreneurship. I'm going to grind hard for 90 days before I really start to see any output from that grind work, right? So when I mention income potential, that's all it is. It's what could happen if you put in the work, if you got you a good mentor and you approach this thing with some level of professionalism and you're serious about being consistent in your efforts. Number 2 on our list, we're talking the top 10 ways you can make money as a content marketer. Number 2, sell digital products. This is huge, y'all. This is huge. Create and sell ebooks, courses, templates, or digital downloads related to your niche or software, right? Software is another digital product. And I love digital products because outside of the initial creation of those products, there's usually very little overhead to store those products, to fulfill on those products, meaning distribute those products to people after they purchase. So if I create an ebook, then I can literally store that ebook in Google Drive. Google Drive is free. Somebody could literally cash out me for my ebook, and then I can send them the link to the Google Drive where they can download it. We don't have to make this stuff complicated, y'all. So use content to educate and lead your audience to purchasing your product through blog posts, the same stuff. Those top 12 things that I gave you, like if I go back up in my notes, I can run through some of them real quick, right? So polls and surveys, email newsletters, user-generated content, challenges, right? Let's take user-generated content real quick to sell an ebook or any other digital product. If someone got good results from your digital product and they left you a testimonial, I can post that testimonial on social media and then tell people, by the way, if you want to get results like this, you might want to get the same ebook that person purchased to get those results, right? We don't have to make this stuff complicated, y'all. So there's a lot of different ways to create content. And basically, when you have a goal in mind, when creating the content, it becomes easier for you to monetize. So what kind of profits can we look forward to from selling ebooks or any digital products? Anywhere from $1,000 to $100,000 per product launch, depending on the size of your audience and the strength of your marketing. You got Amy Potterfield and Darren Rouse are people who are doing that at a high level. I also like to mention my virtual coach, right? Sonny Lenarduzzi has done over $3 million selling digital products, i.e. Courses and things of that nature. So it is a huge industry, and there's a lot of different ways to create the digital product so that you can build a business around those things. Number 3 on our list of the top 10 ways to make money from digital products or from content. Number 3 is sponsored content. What is the strategy? Partner with brands to create content that promotes their products and or services. Basically, what you'll be doing is this is where you get paid for the size of your audience and the responsiveness of your audience, right? Those two things can combine and they can also be separate. So for instance, I have a Facebook page right now that has over 120,000 followers on it. If I was not a person of integrity, I could go soliciting people who have financial products and tell them, hey, let's do a partner deal. I've got 100,000, 120,000 followers on this page. We can, I can do some content for you based on whatever. Well, those 120,000 look good on paper, but I no longer control that page. Facebook took that page from me for a reason that is still unbeknownst to me, right? But I don't control that page. So I can't even put content on there. And if I could, it's been so long since I could control it, the responsiveness of the people on that page. Like there was a time when on that page, I could do a Facebook Live like what I'm doing here on YouTube, and I have 40, 50, 100 people tuning in to the live every morning. That was good responsiveness, right? But now the responsiveness from that page is not there. So you need not only a good following, but more importantly, you need a following that is responsive. So say, for instance, instead of 100,000 followers, I only have 100, right? But every time I put a piece of content out and I give a call to action to that 100, 30 people take action. I could still sell a brand partnership because I have a track record of, hey, if you want to get 30 sales real quick, then let me talk about your product on my channel. And usually when I tell my followers to do something, about 30% of them do it. And say I'm partnering with somebody who has a $1,000 product, and 30% of my people go and buy that product, even though I only have 100 people on my followers. 30 people went and bought a $1,000 product. I just made my brand partner $30,000. So responsiveness is better than audience size. Don't get tricked into thinking only about followers, likes, and that kind of stuff. No, you got to build the relationship with your people, and you have to do good business and create good content that solves problems. So when you do make a call to action, they actually take action. Henry Doris in the building. What's going on, Coach? He said, I was there every morning at 7 a.m. So he was one of those people who was on that Facebook Live every morning, right? So as you can see, we switched to 11, and the focus is slightly different for fathers looking to make money on the internet. So is there anybody out there doing sponsored content? Marquise Brownlee, tech reviews, and then Maddie Hupaja, photography gear. And all they do is create these brand partnerships. They do reviews on their YouTube channel, and then they say, hey, go here and buy this product, right? What's the income potential? $500 to $20,000 per sponsored post. Now, if y'all want to build a big audience that's responsive and you want to know what kind of money you can make, ask my good folks over at Kevin Hart's brand and Kim Kardashian's brand. They're charging like $1 million per post because they got tens of millions in the case of The Rock. Like, man, what's the girl name who was at the Super Bowl and running around with the Kansas City Chiefs? Like, they got like hundreds of millions of followers, right? So don't get it twisted. You need a responsive following, and you get them to respond by always recommending good products, providing good content that solves problems for them. Number 4 on our list, if you're just tuning in, we're talking the top 10 ways to make money as a content marketer. Again, the difference between a content creator and a content marketer. A marketer is creating content with an outcome in mind. A creator is typically creating content for the beauty and art of creating the content. Those are two different things, but if you marry those two together, you get the best of both worlds. Number 4, YouTube ad revenue. Create engaging videos on YouTube and monetize through ads displayed before or during your videos, right? Not a bad way to make some money if you're going to be doing video content anyway. I'll give you an example. Myron Golden has been intentionally creating YouTube videos for just a couple years. He had been on YouTube for about 8 years before he even turned on monetization. And the difference between doing videos with intention and just posting videos because you have them, last time he gave any of his numbers from his channel, he was getting checks for like $40,000 to $60,000 from YouTube. Right now, that sounds like a lot of money, and it is, but that's a small fraction of the money that he makes from his YouTube channel. There's a difference. You can make money with YouTube ad revenue, and you can make money because of your YouTube channel. I make a lot of money because of my YouTube channel, but from the ad revenue, I make about $400 a year. About every quarter, YouTube sends me a check for about $100. Every month, though, I get new customers and clients because of YouTube. I hope that makes sense to you. So I don't know what the criteria is. Recently, they've changed it. I don't know if you need 500 subscribers and still need 4,000 watch hours, but they have a set of criteria, right? So focus on creating high quality, searchable content to drive views and subscribers. Income is $100,000 to $100,000 per month, depending on your video views, your cost per 1,000 impressions, and your subscribers, right? Not a bad place to be if you're just going to create video content anyway. You guys are going to watch this channel change because I'm in my feelings about Facebook. So I'm focusing on building this channel. So you're going to watch as I now create content with intention. You see the difference in the thumbnails that you've been seeing lately. You see the difference in the titles and the descriptions are fully filled out. All of that's by design from good coaching on how to actually grow the channel, because now I'm focused on growing the channel, right? So YouTube is a great way to make some money as a content creator. Number 5 on my list, membership sites or subscription content. Now, one of the things that you can do on YouTube before you even get those watch hours up is you can, I think they will let you at an earlier rate create your own YouTube subscription, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm going to give you a better way here in a second. But that simply means that I can subscribe to any of my favorite influencers on YouTube. YouTube collects my money, takes their cut, and then gives the rest to my favorite influencer. You can also create your own subscription if you have your own platform. And that's why we preach that you need the fatherpreneur sidekick, because it comes with all of the bells and whistles that you need to create your own membership. So offer exclusive content to paying members, such as behind the scenes content, premium articles, or community access. How do you market that? Well, you use blog posts, podcasts, or videos to give a preview or a free content and then upsell them into your exclusive content. Who has some of the biggest YouTube or biggest communities out there? Where Scott's Cheap Flight is a premium membership for flight deals, and Chris Ducker Upreneur Academy is another place for that. If you look at what Alex Hormozy is doing now that he is invested in the school platform, he's helping a lot of people make a lot of money with their own communities. If you have the Fatherpreneur Sidekick, our platform is a model of Mighty Networks in school. So you can have your own platform or similar to Patreon. But instead of you paying part of your commissions to them, you get to keep all of your money on our platform. You just pay us for the software. I'll teach you how to set up your memberships, and you be good to go from there. So we made it through the top 5. We got 5 more to go. But before we move on, I got to remind you guys that I want to be your coach, right? If you're a father in business and you are tired of doing it alone, then you should consider the Fatherpreneur Success Academy and coaching program. The Academy is 100% free. Just go to CortezHustle.com. You can join the Academy. It's 100% free. And we train on all the things that I use to grow my business and have been using to grow my business over the last 10 years. But if you know you need the software, you need an autoresponder, you need a business phone number, you need text message marketing, you need social media post scheduling, and all of those other things, we have all of that as part of our software. So for $100 per month, you get the coaching and the software. So check that out at CortezHustle.com. Just scroll all the way down to the bottom. You'll see our different plans and pick the one that's right for you. Or if you just want to join the free community and hang out with us for a bit before you make the decision, you're more than welcome to do that too. Now, number 6 on our list of the top 10 ways to make money as a content marketer is coaching and consulting. What is the strategy? Use your content to establish authority and offer personalized coaching or consulting services. Y'all just saw me do that, right? So you guys know I have a coaching program. Well, what is the play, Cortez? Why do you show up every day at 11 a.m.? Why do you have open office hours after each live stream so people can ask you questions? Because I want you guys to know that I'm a real person and I really want to help you build your business. Now, if you don't know me for having a particular skill set, you may not trust that I can help you. So I demonstrate that through content, and then I make you an offer, right? So we look at the marketing strategy: provide valuable content that demonstrates your expertise, followed by a call to action, one-on-one coaching or consulting. Marie Forleo is somebody who does that really well. Neil Patel also does that. We also have some of my favorite people who do that. Nehemiah Davis is one that comes to mind. Of course, Dr. Myron Golden does it. You got Sonny Lenarduzzi, who's amazing at it as well. Marcus Y. Rozier is somebody else that I've been learning a lot from here recently. What's the income potential? Depending on what you want to sell your course for, but $2,000 to $100,000 per month, depending on your client base and your rates. It's all up to you, y'all. Like, you can sell a $100 course, you can sell a $1,000 course. Like, I was just sharing this with one of my students just yesterday. Just wrote his first book. Congratulations to Major Side Hustle, right? And I'm telling him that the book is great, but now you turn your book into a program. He said, well, why would I want to do that? I said, well, the book sells for $20. So you got to sell 50,000 books to make $1 million. But if you had a $2,000 course, you only need to sell 5,000 of them to make $1 million. See, it's all about perspective, and that's what a good coach is going to do for you. It's going to help you to see things a different way, and you might change your approach. And our focus is always on passive income strategies, because I want you to buy your time back, because we need you in the community. We need you. Your family needs you to be more present, right? And if you're working 8, 10, 12 hours a day, nothing wrong with that. Got to do what you got to do to feed your family, but there are more efficient and effective ways to make an income. So you don't need a job, but you do need an income. And if you can make that same 80, 90, 100K that you make on your job, if you can make that same money in 20 hours a week, don't that just make sense? Makes a lot of sense to me, y'all. Number 7 on our list, we're talking the top 10 ways to make money from content creation. Number 7 is selling physical products. So we talked about selling digital products earlier, but there's a lot of people making a lot of money selling physical products, right? Create or source physical products and use your content to promote them to your audience. I've got another student who does laundry soaps, these big old 5-gallon buckets of laundry soap, right? How does he use the content to sell them? Every time he goes and pulls up on the parking lot and he posts up, he goes live and say, hey, y'all can catch me here from this time to this time. Come and get your laundry soaps, your flings, and all of the different things that he sells, right? So it's not just limited to physical products. I was just, before I got on this live, I was just on watching them on his YouTube channel because I'm studying the real estate market here in St. Louis. And you know what they are selling? They are selling real estate through their YouTube channel. How about that? So it's not just physical products. Use blogs, YouTube, social media, or email campaigns to showcase your product benefits and drive sales. Who's a good example of this? How about Miss Billionaire herself, Kylie Jenner? Kylie Cosmetics. Use Instagram, drove traffic to people to go and buy the actual physical products, right? Ryan Dice, digital marketer merchandise. Same thing. What's the income potential? $500 to $1 million, depending on the products that you sell, your inventory, and your marketing efforts. So don't sleep on physical products, y'all. Number 8 on our list, webinars and workshops, right? What's the strategy? Offer live or pre-recorded webinars and workshops where you teach a specific skill or strategy and charge for access. Another good way to look at this is challenges. Have you guys ever been on a challenge? Right? 3-day challenge, 5-day challenge. I was on a challenge with Smitty the Goat, Ryan Boone, and the Young Mogul. Right? They did a challenge on business credit and funding and how to buy real estate and how to buy storage units. Cost me $100 for general admission, $300 for VIP, and then they have $500 for platinum, right? That's being charging a fee to attend live workshops and webinars. Great business strategy if you can pull it off. Promote the event through blog posts, social media, email marketing, and free content. Who does this really well? Brendan Burchard. He does personal development workshops. He will get you on a free version of it first and then turn around and sell you into the paid version of it. Jenna Kutcher, I'm not sure about Jenna. I don't know Jenna, but she does this on Instagram with marketing webinars. Income potential, $1,000 to $50,000 per webinar or workshop, depending on the size of your audience and how much it costs. Number 9. This one is for my nonprofit organizations out there, right? Do not hate on content because you think you're not selling a digital product. You don't want to be an online marketer. Number 9, crowdfunding or donations. What's the strategy? Use platforms like Fatherpreneur, Sidekick, Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, Kickstarter to ask your audience to support your content through donations. Hey, if you like this sermon and it really spoke to you today, then for a contribution of $20, I'm going to send you my latest book, yada, yada, yada. Or we see it all the time, right? Amanda Palmer does it with Patreon, CGP Great, educational videos. But we also see it via telethons. See, we got this thing twisted, y'all. TV is nothing but content. Radio is nothing but content. The challenge or the irony is we have just never been able to play in that game. Because it costs us money to build a radio station. It costs us money to build a TV station. But guess what? Then Facebook and Instagram and all these free social platforms came out. Now you are the content. So we will watch a telethon and they would talk. Jerry Lewis is someone that I'm reminded of. I remember being a kid watching the Jerry Lewis deals 24 hours in a row. Content telling you give, 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 give. Now we got churches afraid to get on social media and say, hey, we want to feed the community for Thanksgiving. We got earmarked $50,000 of our own money, but we need $150,000 to feed 5,000 families. We need your help. Just content, y'all. So, what kind of money can you raise? $500,000 to $30,000 per month, depending on the size of your supporter base, right? Last but not least, y'all, what else can you do with content to make you money? Number 10, selling freelance services. What's the strategy? Use your content to promote your skills: writing, graphic design, video editing, software setup, website building, funnel building, community platform building, email autoresponder building, like all the things that I can build and do as a freelancer. I want to tell you about it during this content, because some of you guys have me painted into a very limited bucket. You're saying, Cortez, I already got a website. That's cool. Cortez, I already got a funnel. That's cool. How much traffic you get into the funnel? How much traffic you get into the website? Cortez, I already have a side hustle. That's cool. Are you positioned to get business funding and business credit through your business, right? I'm more than just a digital marketer, y'all. When I tell you I want to help you as a father create a passive income empire, I'm not just talking about make a few $1,000s passively. I'm very particular about the words that I use. I want to help you create a passive income empire. We're going to start with one passive income river, whether that's through digital products, affiliate marketing, your own products and services, coaching, or whatever. And then off of that river, by nature, other streams are going to start splinter off of that thing. And before you know it, you have a passive income empire. You don't got to do it by yourself. I want to help you. What is the marketing method? Demonstrate your expertise through blogs, YouTube, tutorials, your portfolio pieces, or whatever. And then you're going to set your pay rate. Elise Dobson, freelance writer. Roberto Blake, graphic designer, YouTube strategist. These are all people who are doing this, and income potential $1,000 to $20,000 per month or more. You're using the content to show your work. Like today, I'm going to be doing a video tutorial on how I use our system to have people comment a keyword, and then that keyword will trigger my system to respond to their comment, like it automatically, and turn around and DM that person a personalized response. How many of you guys would like to see how that system works? Well, why would I be demoing that specific feature? Because I want you to see how the feature works so that I can then offer you my service to come and set it up for you on my software. So you pay me to set it up for you, and then you pay monthly for the software to keep it running. Like, duh. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's episode, man. I enjoyed making it like I always do. I love talking to y'all, man. I love sharing this wisdom, because what people don't really realize, those who are into hoarding information, is when you hoard information, there's only so much you can store in your brain, right? Well, I wouldn't say there's only so much you can store. There's only so much you can store in a way that you can recall it. However, when I learn something and then I come and share it with you guys in this form right here, now it goes out of my brain, and it's kind of like me storing it in the cloud. I still have access to it, but it's not taking up space. And now I'm freed up space to go and learn some new stuff that I can come back and teach y'all next week. Speaking of next week, for those of you who are network marketers, I'm going to be teaching you how to build your business a new school way with sales funnels as a network marketer. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. If you want to ask me some questions, open office hours is going to start in about 2 minutes. Go to CortezHustle.com/open office hours where you can sign up for that. And I hope to see you on the other side. Until then, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.